Hi, everybody. Have you ever thought about a masquerade party? You know, where they walk around with those sticks with those masks on their face, and then they take them away, and then they put them back, and they take them away. I've only been to one masquerade party, and I have to admit, I loved it. Because, like, for just a second, I got to put a mask in front of my face and be a different persona, right? Do you know you do that every day? You do that every single day. We wear masks every single day. So I want to give you a couple examples of what I mean by that. And as you watch this, I want you to start thinking about the masks you wear. My name is Kathy Tooley, and I'm CEO of Tools for Success. I want to talk about the mask that I wore as a teacher and as a principal. As a teacher, I say this so many times to my teacher friends, we ought to be paid like they are in Hollywood because we put on an Academy Award-winning performance every single day. Sometimes I can remember driving to work and my husband got on my very last nerve. One time I hit a dog on the way to work. I'm not kidding you. And it like bounced off my van. You know, like how you hear go boom, boom, boom. And I didn't even look at the rearview mirror because I just couldn't know. But when I opened up that door and I walked into that building, I had to put a mask on. That was, I am so excited you're here. I'm so ready for your learning today. The dog is, I hopefully dead and not just really bleeding badly on the road. And I really look good in orange, but not a jumpsuit. So killing my husband is not an option. So I had to put a mask on, right? I had to put a mask on. I really will never forget as I became a principal. One time I was standing at a football game. I've told this story to so many of my friends. Standing at a football game and we were going to go into overtime. Let me tell you the most painful words to a principal. Overtime. Remember, I've been in that building since probably 5:45 this morning. And it is now 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm exhausted. And the idea that this game is going to play longer, if I had a hot poker, I would have stuck it in my eye. And that has nothing to do with I didn't care about the team or I wasn't supportive of my school. Those of you going to comment on this video going, as a principal, I always care how our football team does. Well, good for you. I just wanted to go home. My feet hurt. My shoes that I wore that day were not the best choice. I just wanted to go home. I want to go home and take all undergarments off. Ladies, you know what I mean? All undergarments off. I just wanted to go home. So I remember thinking at that time, you know, sometimes you think, I hope it's in here, but it's not showing up here. Well, it did. So someone took a picture of me with a face that was less than enthusiastic that we were going into overtime and said, this is how Mrs. Tooley feels about our football game or our team. And I learned, I didn't put on the right mask. And so from that moment forward at all football games, I was like this, winning or losing. I was so happy. I was not happy, but that was a mask. Now, why am I talking about masks? Because we wear them all the time. Women wear a mask when they do this. How is everything? It's fine. That is a mask. Have you ever heard that expression? When a woman says she's fine, that's when you know to really run. When a student is driving a teacher crazy and the parent says, I know, but don't you just love Johnny? Yes, I do. That's a mask because we can't tell you what we're really thinking. We do love him, but we don't love his behavior. Or when the parent has emailed you for the 95th time today and they want to know if Johnny has eaten, slept, drank, farted, gone to the bathroom, I don't care, and you send that nice email with, yes, they had a bowel movement at 2:07. They cleaned their paper at 2:08. They did, y'all know, that's a mask. Now, what I really want to talk about is how are they serving you? And how do you know when the masks are the most servant to you and when they need to be taken away? There are so many of us living our lives so inauthentically. I had to put on that mask as a principal because that was my job. That was my job. And you know what? To those parents whose children were out on that field, it was everything to them. And I served those parents. And at a football game, I served those parents. But in my relationships, does a mask serve you? Many of you are living in a relationship or have friendships in your life or in a job that you have so many masks in front of you that the true authentic you isn't even around anymore. People wouldn't recognize that person. They don't even know who you are. So I want only to make this video to make you aware that we all wear them and that not all of them serve us. Especially in the world of social media, I heard a quote once that everything you look at in social media is everyone's greatest moment. My cousin and I were at a Garth Brooks concert once, and there was a couple in front of us, about 3 rows down, fighting like cats and dogs. I mean, fighting like cats and dogs. I mean, so much that we could, you could hear the, like I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. She grabbed her camera out, looked to him and said, "Fake a smile." They leaned into each other, took the most beautiful picture that it was. She poked him and said, "Let me post this," put her phone down and resumed. Mask. Mask. So before you compare yourself to anyone on social media, remember, you're looking through a mask of what they want you to see on social media, including this video. I probably wouldn't be dressed up with my hair done and earrings on if you were just in my living room. So I want you to think about your masks and think about how they're serving you, whether you're a teacher or anyone else watching this video. Anyone else watching this video. Don't forget to like and comment and share. I love to hear your feedback, and I can't wait to see you on our next video. Have a fantastic day.